550 KTRS. He's been a frequent guest. Now I guess he's officially a contributor to the Big 550 KTRS. Good morning, Tony Messenger.
Good to be back, McGraw.
One mistake: don't dress nicer than the host.
It's it's
not hard to do around here.
I was going to come into the big first rule film and broadcast studios. I thought I'd better look sharp.
All right, there you go. You are the lead columnist for the local hometown newspaper.
I suppose so. I write a Metro column 4 days a week on page 2.
Thank you very much.
STLtoday.com.
STLtoday.com, yes. And they used to actually deliver it right to your front doorstep years ago.
They still do occasionally.
Do they? Okay,
yeah,
all right, good.
Yeah.
Something you and I both sort of caught our fancy this morning as we all watch what's going on in Brussels is the Supreme Court did something yesterday that affects Colorado in some ways, and they decided not to try a case dealing with Colorado and the recreational marijuana law. What happened yesterday?
Well, what's interesting about Supreme Court cases, for all we talk about the big 5-4 decisions, and sometimes the Supreme Court's biggest action, most important action, is what they decide not to listen to.
Right.
And this was a case brought by, I believe, Nebraska and Oklahoma against Colorado. Basically, some of the border states around Colorado have decided that it's fine for Colorado to legalize pot, but it's causing problems in our state because people are going across the border, buying the pot, bringing it back across state lines. And so they sued over Colorado's legalizing pot and tried to get it declared unconstitutional because it violated their state rights.
Right.
And the Supreme Court said, nah, I don't think so. And it's significant because it's not just Colorado anymore. You've got lots of other states considering legalizing pot. And in fact, here in Missouri, we have a group pushing a ballot initiative to put medical marijuana, to make medical marijuana legal in Missouri, similar to what happens in Illinois. To me, that's just a precursor for the reality, which is most states are ultimately going to follow Colorado's lead and legalize pot so that they can tax it, so that they can get the increased revenue and business that Colorado's already getting because of it.
Some people are saying Missouri should, instead of trying to fight it, embrace it and become one of the early states so they can be known as one of the early adopters and take advantage of being an early adopter and all the things that come with a successful early adoption program.
I'm one of those people. Back when I was on the editorial page, we wrote editorials calling for legalized pot in Missouri, in part because we are the agricultural state. This is a state in which agriculture rules the political atmosphere in many ways.
Right.
And this is one of those places in which you could get city voters and rural ag voters to agree, because Missouri, unlike Colorado, can grow this stuff and can grow it really well. In the 1800s, Missouri was one of the top hemp producing states in the country. Used to be a major cash crop in this state. Could be again. We could be the state that feeds the nation, so to speak. People do eat pot.
Yes,
they make the edibles. But it is an area in which it could significantly improve Missouri's economy. And to me, that's where the debate ought to be as it relates to legalizing pot. I think it's going to happen. We'll probably do the medical pot vote first, as sort of a test vote, just to see if, where the voters come out. And after a year or so of education, if they pass that, then I think we will see very quickly either the legislature or another ballot initiative to follow Colorado's lead.
Prohibition destroyed the wine country here in Missouri.
Missouri wine country, similarly, was big before California was big.
Right, yes. And because of Prohibition, it destroyed the wine industry, and only now is it getting back up on its feet. Imagine if Prohibition never came around, Missouri would be Napa Valley to a large extent.
Yeah, but Anheuser-Busch might not have been able to exist in the same way. So, it's a little bit hard to go back on history there. But pot's sort of the same way. I guarantee you that the Anheuser-Busch of the marijuana field
right.
exists in some state somewhere getting ready to take advantage of that economy. Why not Missouri?
Well, why not have farmers actually sell a cash crop that is actually wanted here in the States? It's an interesting dilemma. We have medical grade heroin, but we don't have medical grade marijuana in this state.
Well, and obviously the heroin situation and the opioids are becoming a really big deal.
Yes.
that our lawmakers are concerned about. There are some critics of those of us who call for legalizing pot who suggest that the same sort of thing is going to happen there, but I haven't seen evidence of that yet in Colorado. The studies have been inconclusive as to whether or not there's been growth in kids smoking and that sort of thing.
Right.
And the fact is that the effects of that drug on kids are significantly less bad than heroin.
HBO did a story on tailgating at Broncos games. Did you see that story?
No, I didn't see that.
And
was there a haze, orange and blue haze?
The crime is down significantly. The fights, the badgering, the drunks have all subsided because they're all happy and high.
And I bet you they sell a lot of Cheetos.
And they sell a lot of Cheetos. That is